Do you know me? I know you think you do, but do you really? I'm sure you have an opinion of me. Everybody does. And I know people have talked about me. They've been doing it for years. I was once in the shadows, maybe a bit unsure of what I wanted to be. But the thing is, I'm changing. You might not have noticed, but I've been busy transforming myself. I have a newfound passion and I've brightened up. I'm ready for my chance to shine. I don't have time for modesty. There's too much to do. I'm ready to entertain you. I know how to have fun. If you got to know me now, I think you'd really like me. So come on, get to know me.
The Perth City Get to Know Me campaign. Wow, there we have it, amazing. Today we're going to have the opportunity to get to know one of our Perth City councillors, the very own Eleni Evangeli. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Nisha. It's really great to be here. Thank you.
Now, this campaign is amazing. I understand you have a great team of creative talent. Can you tell us the background of this campaign? Why are we doing it?
Many, many months of hard work, blood, sweat and tears, Nisha, I tell you, but all worth it at the end of the day because, I mean, just by seeing the campaign, I'm sure that you think it's amazing. We've had wonderful results and feedback, you know, from viewers, so it's been very exciting. But, yeah, Market Force is the brains trust, I guess, behind it. So they're our marketing company at the City of Perth. But the wonderful thing is that they took the time to sit down with not just us as a council, and there's 9 of us on council, including the Lord Mayor, but they engaged with the key stakeholders because that's what this is all about, bringing people back into the city for the benefit of obviously our key stakeholders, being retailers, workers, visitors, families that we're trying to entice back into the city, and also the greater Perth, because we have a responsibility as a capital city to engage the whole of the Perth metropolitan region because everybody feels that the city belongs to them, and that's exactly what I think that this campaign has hit the mark on.
And that's wonderful. You mentioned there in the campaign that some people, we all live here. I mean, one of the key phrases that we've got here, you see me every day, but do you really know me?
Spot on, exactly. And what we found in our discussions is that we have people say a very large population that works in the city, a very large population that lives in the city. So in fact, we're the largest residential population growth in Australia. So that's how quickly our city is growing. And with growth, you obviously see change. So that's what makes this campaign really critical because we've got people that come into the city and perhaps you could say they're on the ant trail, like they're just straight to the, you know, off the bus, straight to work, back to the bus and back home again. So we'd like to get people to re-engage and get to know their city. Then again, you have, I guess, families that live in suburbia that it's really quite easy just to go down to the local shopping centre and, you know, perhaps they've forgotten that the city's got such marvellous places. And the last 5 years has seen some incredible changes, incredible growth. So that's what we're inviting people to do with this campaign, and we had a little snapshot there with things just moving quickly. That's how quickly the city is growing. So come back into the city, have a look around, go and explore all those nooks and crannies. There's rooftop cinemas, there's laneways, there's little bars with small licences. Nisha, there's something that pretty much fits everybody's needs.
Yes, and it looks like it. I know that my mum the other day was the first person to go to the rooftop cinemas.
Cool and groovy.
So that is very groovy. And I think the really important thing as well is we are seeing this in such a different light now, and you have constant community engagement activities all through Northbridge. We're talking not just the Perth City, but East Perth, West Perth, North Perth. Perth is really growing in terms of its festival agendas, and you also have a great website, I understand, as well. What's that website again there?
It's Show Me Perth, and you're absolutely spot on. You know, there's just such a tremendous diversity of activities to engage in. And I guess the one-stop shop is the Show Me Perth website. We're really lucky because we have a state government at the moment who's made some tremendous commitments to infrastructure and urban renewal, which complements all that the city's been doing in terms of getting the city revamped. And Northbridge is just an integral place for entertainment. We've got the piazza and the big screen. There's just wonderful movies to see and just go in for free, grab a little beanbag and sit there and just have a great Sunday afternoon, you know, getting something to eat from, you know, one of the lovely little restaurants. And, you know, Northbridge is a great place to come back and visit. So that's what we're saying, get to know me. Maybe it's been a while since you've been in. I think that you'll notice some amazing changes. If you're looking for something specific, Show Me Perth website is just the one-stop shop. And look, it's a great place that just gives some, you know, really good information and feedback on what's going on. Obviously, our retail is expanding with high-end, groovy sort of like, you know, designer places in King Street. We've got the little small bars, the cultural centre. Oh, wow, the list goes on. Perth waterfront, you know, Nisha, honestly, it's really hard as a councillor even to keep up with it all. We're just spinning around.
Oh, and that's amazing. It's exciting watching that ad. I think the City of Perth are doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
And there is something for everybody. No matter what age group you are, there's absolutely no excuse to have any complaints about what to do in Perth. I'm just amazed myself.
We're really proud of the actual adverts themselves. So we've got the 60-second advert, and then we've got the 2 30-seconds which focus on Northbridge. They're a little bit quicker in their pace, and also the retail and food experiences that are available. And I mean, look, we've got some really great local talent that's combining forces with international talent to bring these adverts to life, which is just fantastic. I mean, one thing that I particularly enjoy is the music. I love that whole build-up of just giving goosebumps every time I listen to it. It's just that sort of slowish kind of beginning, and then it just comes up to that magnificent climax at the end. And I just think it's wonderful. I just think it's a fantastic advert, and I'd like to congratulate all the people, the local talent, the actors involved. The voiceover guy is a really talented Perth actor. So I just think that we deserve a pat on the back. What can I say, Nisha?
You do. Thanks, Eleni. Thank you so much for joining us on The Couch today.
Thank you.
And all of that information as well will be on thecouch.com.au. Perth, an exciting city to be. Back to you, Fred.
Thank you very much, Nisha. And I have to do this. Getting to know you, getting to know all about you. See, I had to do that because it went in well with the promo. And can I just say, those people over east, if you haven't caught Perth, we are the West Australian state over here. We are a fantastic city. We're over the other side of Australia. It's wonderful. It's more trendy than New Sydney. It's a better, cleaner place than New Melbourne, more lively than New Adelaide, and better than Queensland, because Queensland's very wet these days. So come to Perth. It's a beautiful state, and if you haven't tried it before, it might cost you $1 more to come over, but it's worth it, because once you get here, you won't want to leave. We need to take a break, because that's enough of my Perth advertising. And we'll see you after break with Spin It to Win It.